Please sit down and be quiet. You are standing in the way of dinner. All right? And I will turn the crowd loose on you. And they are hungry and vicious when they're hungry. So, Joe?
I have a prayer for dinner, as I had the last 2 days. I also have a prayer for traveling away from here after the grace. So let us pray. Lord, give us grateful hearts for all your mercies. Keep us ever mindful of the needs and concerns of others. Bless the hands that prepare this meal, and the hands that will clean up after us. Guard us waking, guide us sleeping. For these and for all your mercies, God's holy name be blessed and praised. Amen. Now, to get home from here. O God, our Heavenly Father, whose glory fills the whole creation, whose presence we find wherever we go. Preserve those who travel, in particular this company here present. Surround them with your loving care, protect them from every danger, and bring them in safety to their journey's end. We ask this in your holy name. Amen.
Thank you. Amen. All right, we're going to start the evening's festivities here. And I know in the program there that was emailed out to folks, they had a little comment about what's the state of the club. And so I'm going to make about 5 minutes worth of summary comments about where we are here in 2024. As you know, the dues increased to $45 a year. That was a decision that was not made lightly by the board of directors. And we looked at the cost, just kept increasing. Postage went out 30% in 2 years. And we are committed to a printed edition of the magazine. You get to the other clubs, Vjmc, Australian stuff, they are online only. Your membership supports the website where you go and get your magazine. So for that $45, we said there are a couple ways you can earn a membership. Sign up 4 members or more, that's called a freebie 4, and you get a 3 years membership. Write an article for the magazine, pictures and all that, earn a year's membership. If you're not into that, you can look at the online digital copy of the magazine is $30 a year. So that's even cheaper if you want it on your phone or whatever. I'm a paper guy. I want to be able to take that on a plane or whatever and check it out with a beverage or two and have a great time. And I think our magazine stacks up against anyone out there. print media, we basically, over time, just as every other one, they've gone out of business. We're still in business, but we used to have Yamaha, we used to have Haggerty, all those buying full-page ads. So advertising went from about $35,000 a year down to about $5,000 a year with advertising. And what's funny is the biggest one-page ads are companies that are not in the U.S. Vjmc, CSML bought the back cover, and David Silverspears bought the inner back cover. And he's in the UK, one's in the Netherlands, and one's in Tokyo. Those are our biggest ad buyers. So we regret the increase, but it's just necessary to keep the magazine. We didn't want to go to quarterly instead of 6 issues, go down to 4. Just didn't seem right. So we are a magazine publisher. The membership is reinforced with the magazine. And what's amazing to me is that out of all the years I've been involved in the club, that you have only about 300 people that have ever been to a Vjmc event, a show, a ride, a rally, whatever. So we have magazine members only. They missed what we enjoyed this weekend. And for anybody who's been to these rallies and enjoyed it, the bonds are sealed there. If you want another one, we're going to have it bigger, we're going to have it better, whatever it might be in different locations as Pete does. Now, I'd like to look at the future will be different, but there are people that are stepping up. And there's a guy, Victor Montejo, who's on San Diego. He just did this Tickler ride that mirrors the Italian Moto Nero ride. And he had 10 people first start. They went 120 miles on the 125th day of the year, and it's a start. And he did it all by himself as a field rep. We'll read about it in the magazine. It's a great article, and people are just saying, I want to do something in my area and get started, and I will help you. I've got 10 cards to pass out. You can become a field rep, sign up on the website. You've got 2 forms. One is a confidentiality agreement. The other would be the application to be a field rep, and I encourage people to get involved. Those field rep opportunities are out there. I've also got 10 cards, which are a new kind of point of display card that you can pass out at events in your area, motorcycle events, car shows, whatever. And I'll have those right by the regalia stand and grab some of those and take them to your local location. This is a volunteer organization. We're not talking about salaries and payments and benefits. We're a nonprofit organization, so we balance the books for the year. There's no big kitty. We're not building an escrow or anything like that. We're just trying to keep the quality of the magazine up at a level that our members enjoy, and put on quality events as well. So I encourage, it's a volunteer organization here, the people get involved, get engaged. There's plenty to do, and this is a fantastic team to work with. I mean, the volunteers that we have spend a lot of hours, we help each other out, and when things happen, and they do in the world, we had the internet provider switched over one weekend, and we lost all our data. And he was in Alaska on a cruise with Julie. He was our IT professional, and people on the board stepped up and spent a day and a half downloading all of our history membership and all of that, you know, when we couldn't get a hold of Pete. So everyone jumps into the fray to help this organization survive. I want to introduce some of the folks here that you probably heard about in the magazine or that. Mike Fitterling, the magazine editor. Could you give him a round of applause? Here has brought a new skill set to the board. He is social media savvy, great field rep coordinator, which we're trying to free him up for social media and take the field rep coordinator duties and give those to someone else. But he's been responsible for the the YouTube channel, the Vjmc. If you've seen those little blurbs that come up on your screen, even for this weekend, that's Floyd Finch from South Carolina. Introduce Pete Slatkoff, if you haven't met him yet, man of all trades. Pleasure to work with, and it's just a great team. Did I forget anybody here? We have anybody who's a field rep here, stand up. Yeah, Gary Roach, you just agreed to be one. So, Alberta, came down with 4 of his fellow Canadians, all the way from Alberta for this rally. And Steve Allen, and Steve is a jack of all trades technical. He does all the tech support for the Barber Museum, the rallies, everything. And just one of those pivotal people that make it easier for us because he's in the room. And give another round of applause. So we're now going to begin the awards ceremony for the bike show here. And we want to know that at the end of that presentation, that everyone who wins a trophy here, a plaque, is going to be in a group photo for the magazine. So we'd like everyone to stick around there and do the group photo. And where do you want to do that, Mike?
Right in front of the sign.
Right in front of the sign here. So if you win a plaque, this is where we'd like to have you stand so your picture is going to appear in the magazine, the next issue. And Pete's writing up the article, so we're going to try to cover things. And Paul Gandalf over there with the weight here, he's been taking videos all weekend, and so hopefully we'll be able to harvest those for some great shots, and Mike will be able to use those in the magazine. So Pete's going to announce the winners by the class here, and let's see, where's Gerald? You're going to be the trophy girl tonight, Geraldine, and she's going to get the correct plaque from this table, give it to me, I will hand it to the winner of the class, shake the hands, and then Mike Fitterling is going to be taking a photo of you in that winning moment. So. All right, Pete.
Okay, we're going to start out with the Yamaha class. Our merit award goes to Jason Conley, his 1996 Yamaha Royal Star. Okay, I guess Jason is all right. First place in Yamaha goes to Sam Oliva, his 1970 Yamaha XS1. By the way, this is August.
Hey, he's the mechanic. He gets credit.
Okay, next up, Kawasaki. Our merit award goes to Dennis Parrish, his 1973 Kawasaki C1.
So I think my number got assigned to somebody else.
Oh.
So just like this here.
Well, it's this one, isn't it?
No, you purposely do the one.
So you didn't break your bike, but you won a trophy.
Okay. But now it's ready to go. That Turner. All that Turner. Call in Turner.
Is that yours, Chip?
If nobody wants it, I'll take it.
All right, put it over. We gotta roll. Let's go. Next.
All right. First place in Kawasaki, Sam Oliva, 1975 Kawasaki Z2. In our Suzuki class, the Merit Award goes to Sam Oliva, 1974 Suzuki GT750. Just hold on, Sam. Looks like you might. Okay, first place goes to Sam Oliva for his 1966 Suzuki S32.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to start with the Hondas. Honda 190cc and below. The Merit Award goes to Ron Sangster, 1968 CL 175 KL. First place in the 190cc and below class goes to Ted Langley, 1967 CL 125 KL. Our next one class is 191cc to 450cc. The Merit Award goes to Barry Schoenberg, 1953 model CL72. First place in the 191cc to 450cc goes to Mick North, 1969 Honda 305. Continuing with Honda, 500cc to 750cc, our Merit Award goes to Mick North, his 1978 Honda CB750. Our first place award goes to Larry MacArthur, 1970 Honda CB750.
And Larry provided the peanuts for this evening.
Okay, next up, Japanese, 1969 and earlier. Our Merit Award goes to Ron Sangster, his 1964 Honda CT90. Our first place award in this class goes to Barry Schoenberg, his Honda S90. Next up is our Japanese oven. It's kind of a collection of them. We don't know what to do with it. It goes in the oven. So anyways, our Merit Award goes to Mark Schmidt, 1970 Bridgestone 200 M2 SS. Our first place other goes to Barry Schoenberger, 1963 Tohatsu.
Barry also, if you go to YouTube, that bike is running there with his test driver, Greg Pitt, and he started and it revs the yeah, can I say that? Shit out of it, you know, and it didn't blow up. So go to YouTube, look up the Tohatsu Racer, and at Barber that was on, and it's getting a lot of looks.
It's the sound of Japanese horsepower competition. And Greg, we were 120 decibels. The next best was like 98. And that was even the 4 and 6 cylinders.
Okay, moving on. Our next class is Cafe Racer. We have a single entry in this class. So first place goes to Sam Oliva, 1974 Honda CR750 Rickman. Next up, we have our custom special class. Our merit award goes to Kevin Wall, his 1975 Suzuki T500. First place in our custom special class goes to Mitch Barnes, his 1970 Honda CB350.
Look at the paint job on this thing.
Yeah.
Look at the paint job.
I did it. Yeah, right. Okay, next up, our mini scooter class. Our merit award goes to Greg Pitt, 1982 Suzuki JR50.
The test rider.
Okay, first place in our mini scooter class goes to Sam Oliva, 1972 Honda CT7. Next up, we have our competition class. Our merit award goes to Larry Koo, his 1991 Honda RS250R.
And Larry came down from Squeen, Washington, the state of Washington, not DC. He's a good state of Washington representative.
Our first place award in the competition class goes to Larry Koo, his 1975 Suzuki XR11 TR750. Our next class here is Modern Classic. Now, a lot of people have been asking, what's Modern Classic? Well, we wanted everybody to be able to participate in our shows. So what we did was we created a Modern Classic class to allow anybody that had a motorcycle that didn't fit the definition of Vjmc vintage motorcycle could still compete and have a good time at our events. So having said that, our merit award goes to Steve Bratton, the 2017 Honda CB1100.
Thanks for bringing it up.
Our award in Modern Classic goes to Sam Oliva, his 1994 Oh, okay. Anyways, our first place went to, in Modern Classic, went to Sam Oliva with his 1994 Honda RC45. Okay, our last and final class of the evening on our motorcycle show is Enduro Off-Road. Our merit award goes to John Rollins, his 1976 Yamaha XT 500.
Got one of those off-brand t-shirts.
Get on you, get on you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Our first place award in the Enduro Off-Road goes to Sam Oliva, his 1972 Yamaha DT250. That concludes our motorcycle show award ceremony. We'd like to thank everyone that brought a motorcycle and entered it into the show for bringing and sharing their wares with everyone here. And we hope next time we have one of these that we'll see the size of the show increase significantly. Everybody's a winner. To some it's a little more than others, I guess. But anyways, thank you all very much for your patience, your time, and your endurance here. Thank you. Oh, okay. I just been notified, we got a raffle going on here. All right? Everybody should have gotten a red ticket by now. Everybody got a red ticket? Okay, everybody's got a red ticket. So what we're gonna do is, they got a number of prizes here, and we're gonna draw these tickets till I'll run out of prizes. So Geraldine, if you come and help me. Geraldine's my go-to lady. She's gonna draw a ticket. She's gonna hand it to me, and I'm gonna call out the number. I'm only gonna call out the last three. Okay, I've been told to call the last four. The last four of this ticket is 4653. Do we have a winner?
Yeah. Bingo.
All right, gotta come up here to get it. Okay, Charles, let's go. We gotta go. Next ticket. Thank you, sir. All right, next is 4637. Got a winner? All right, 4637. All right, we got a winner. Okay, next one up, 4651. 4651.
Geraldine, how'd you get his tickets?
4675. 4675. All right, so here's from Washington. All right, I get to draw one here. All right. All right, now I got 4662. 4662. All right, we got a winner. All right, next, 4615. 4615. We got a winner. All right, next up, 4681. 4681. All right, we got a winner. She's probably the youngest member in our club.
I don't know what's in there, so.
Okay, here we go. 4654. 4654. All right, we got a winner from Louisiana. All right, next up here, 4636. 4636.
Oh, this is neat.
All right, next, 466. I'm sorry, let me start over here. 4657. 4657. All right, we got a winner. Okay, next, 4607. 4607. All right, the bearded guy. All right, next is 4680. 4680. Okay, next up, 4670. My God, Sam, aren't you getting tired of telling us? Thanks. All right, next, 4661. 4661. All right, the man in the back. Okay, 4677. 4677. Come on, Umberto, you're taking up time here. Let's go, buddy. Okay, next, 4609. 4609. Uh-oh, we got a winner? All right, we got a winner. Not sure what's going to run out first, but tickets to the prize. All right, 4599. 4599. All right, we got on top. All right, next up, 4682. 4682. All right, last round, 4682. All right, next one. All right, 4664. 4664. All right, come on, chill. Slow down, no running wrong. All right, 4605. 4605. Okay. Tell you what, the ladies are killing it tonight. 4671. 4671.
You want a number?
Okay. 4679. 4679. Last one, 4679. She's moving kind of slow, much she's coming here. Okay. 4678. All right. 4601. 4601. All right, let's see. 4644. 4644. Going once,
Nope.
going twice. Let's go. Next number.
People are going to sleep out there.
Huh?
People are going to sleep.
I can't holler. Okay, I'm supposed to wake you all up. Come on, everybody stand up. Let's everybody stand up here for a minute. Come on, shake them a little bit. That's it, shake them a little bit. Now the ones that are standing up, I know you're awake. All right, 4655. 4655. Well, you all can sit down now. Okay, let's go. 4658. 4658. All right. One more. All right. 4674. Come on, that no running there. Come on. I don't want to have to write it up. All right, 4608. 4608. Michael, I'm glad. That was the last t-shirt I had.
Do you have grandchildren? It's a medium. You can put it on one arm. All right. I'm just asking if you have grandchildren.
Hey, you know, there's a young lady in here looking for a medium. You could be a hero tonight.
I don't have grandkids, but my other kids
All right.
are bigger than this, but that's fine. Thank you.
All right, 4652. 4652.
This is not mine, this is hers.
All right. Okay. All right.
You want to be the dog? I can be boss. All right, we've got a couple of unique items here that have been donated by Steve Adams. So when you see him, don't laugh. All right, 4600. 4600.
Red hand. You got one.
Well, this is
Hold it up.
all right, we got one more item. All right, here we go. Last one. 4663. 4663.
Oh, God. Yeah. We have a passenger for your ride back to Mexico. Here you go.
I understand she's a good rider. She don't talk. She takes on.
Okay.
So thank you very much for your dogs and these good
there's still magazines in the box. Sorry, they're supposed to be gone. Please take them.
All right, we missed one of the classes here. Evidently, two of these sheets stuck together. And the one in particular is the Honda over 750cc. Our merit award in the over 750cc goes to Andy Preston. His 1981 Honda CBX. Hello? Okay. Hello? All right. Anyways, the merit award went to Andy Preston, his 1981 Honda CBX. Our first place award goes to Sam Oliva for his 1976 Honda GL 1000 Gold. Again, my apologies for that. Two pages stuck together and I just missed it.
There are a couple of things that we want to do just as the evening winds down here. And one of those is to call Jim Turner up here. Is Jim around? Jim Turner. I guess he had the little boys call of nature time, so we'll bring him up.
Talk straight into the clock.
All right. Does that work? How about this? Yeah. There we go. God gave me this one. Yes. All right. Jim Turner wanted to make some comments. He was our ride captain for the weekend. A big round of applause for Jim.
All right, Jim, come on,
He put a team together here, and he'd like to make some comments about that team.
Found me well, my notes.
All right.
Well, thank you everybody for coming. This is my home turf. We live 50 miles downriver from here. When Pete agreed to have the rally here, I've been asking for a few years to do that. Then we had to start looking at which ones, great roads around here that I've been riding for 50 years, to choose for 2.5 days. My lovely wife, Paulette, was navigator, note taker, map reader, and she kept me in check, saying, no, that's too far. No, we need to stop for gas. No, some people need to pee. So we managed to put together some rides of what I hope were good rules for you all, and some decent food. And there's a few people that I'd like to recognize. My wife Paulette, I've just mentioned. And Roger. Roger, would you stand up, please? Roger's been tail gunner for me for a bunch of rallies. Being tail gunner on a ride is like trying to herd cats, and Roger's good at it. He lets me know when the back of the line is coming up to us, and Roger, thank you. You did great, man. So the ride yesterday to Rapidash, the biggest ride, the longest ride that I've ever led, 42 bikes, if I remember correctly. And I was stressed about it. 3 people in particular stood up and ran communication and also ran, I won't call it tail gunner. They had helmet telecommunicators, and they were able to space themselves down the line, talk to each other, and let me know as ride leaders that the ride was still together in one piece. So, Missy, where's Missy? Thank you, young man. You did great. Chris, where's Chris?
Yes, sir.
All right, Chris. And Will, where are you, Will? All right. Those three were instrumental in getting us through the rides in one piece, in one group. And Chris and Missy, I didn't know this until yesterday, are both MSF instructors. Will could be, if you're going to be, he's qualified, he's one of the most level-headed young men I've ever met. So I want to thank the three of you in particular. I want to thank everybody that came on the rides for riding safely and confidently. You made it fun for everyone. Thank you.
Okay, I guess we reached the point here where I'd like to recognize a couple of people. First off, we have what we call our advanced event team. It's a group of 4 of us that come on site. We're usually the first ones here a few days ahead of time to try to make sure that everything's going to go well for everybody. I'd like to ask my wife Julie to stand up. Julie's the cornerstone of it that makes it all happen. I'd also like to ask my brother Tom to stand up and my dear friend Paul Shaloms. Without the two of them, I couldn't be here anymore. I've reached the point where I just don't have the ability to do it on my own. So without the 3 of them, it just wouldn't happen anymore, and somebody else would be sitting here in my place. So anyways, I'd like to thank them. The other group I'd like to thank is Sam Oliva, August Lehman, my friend George, and my friend Umberto. Please stand up. This team took on the bike show this year for me. Okay? They did everything that needed to be done from start to finish. Everything up to the tally of the votes. The tally of the votes was done by my brother because I wanted somebody that wasn't motorcycle related to have part in that piece of the action. But George and Umberto and August and Sam, they're the ones that put this thing together, and it did kind of the impossible because we had a very small space this year for the amount of bikes we had. So again, thanks Sam and the guys. Now, what I'd like to do is every year at this time at the end of the event, and we're approaching the end here this evening, we talk about the future of events and where we're going to be over the next couple of years. So, decision's been made that next year, in 2025, the Vjmc National Rally is going to take place in a little town called Somerset in Pennsylvania. It's in southwest Pennsylvania. It's a great riding area. There's a lot of history in there, so it's going to make destination rides that we do exciting and memorable. We already have a team from Pennsylvania lined up to do the rides that know the area as well as anybody could. And they're already working on rides as we speak. We will have the registration site open within the next 3 weeks. And shortly after that, we'll have a room block set up with instructions how to reserve your room. Now, I know some of y'all had a little bit of issue here with rooms and getting reservations because of the number of rooms that were available and everything. So my advice this year, like every other year, is when the call comes out, the registration is open, please take the time and make your reservations. Because most hotels, anywhere we go, their cancellation policy is adequate enough that allows you to cancel your reservation in the event that you can't make it. So, along with that, I'd also like to give you a little insight on the out years of what we plan to do. In 2026, this national rally is going to take place in San Luis Obispo in Central California. Now, I know a lot of you sitting here, that's probably a little bit out of reach, but we have a good membership out in that West Coast area that it's about time that we do something for them to encourage them to want to continue their membership within our organization. So that's what's prompted that to happen. There's a team in place in San Luis Obispo that's going to put this event on. They've been putting a major show on out there for the last 20-some years. And it's been very successful. And because of the fact that so many of them are Vjmc members, I was able to approach them and sell them on the idea to use that show and the mechanics of everything they do there to put on our national rally for 2026. And they graciously accepted. And I expect it to be a fantastic show because it includes everything from a bike show to rides, a lot of entertainment. They have a swap meet there that's pretty substantial. And from everybody I've ever talked to that's been there, they say it's a destination spot that should be on your bucket list. So, and then moving on to 2027 is going to be a very unique time. Because in 2027, we will celebrate the 50th anniversary of Vjmc. Now, the location is currently being negotiated with several locations. So hopefully within the next few months, if not sooner, we'll have that nailed down once we're able to negotiate a favorable rate for the way we do business and something that we all can afford. And I know prices are rising and it's a tough time. So we're looking to do things that maybe we could temper that a little bit. But just so you know, we are not in the process of trying to make money when we do events. Our agenda when we do events is to break even. The club does not have the finances to stand by behind some of the bigger things that we're doing. So therefore, that's why we have a registration fee and some of the costs that go along with that. And I can tell you, I really can't apologize for that, but all I can do is ask you that whatever we do, you will get your money's worth at the end of the day. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for taking the time and spending your hard-earned money to come here to Carrollton, Kentucky to help us celebrate doing this national rally. Now, I'm going to open the floor. If somebody has a question, I'd like to entertain that. We don't have a lot of time here because we've got other things going on here this evening. Yes.
How about the lodge staff and the hotel conference center staff? And you deserve a round of applause.
Good one. Good one. Another thing I'd like to remind you, one of the last things we're going to do here tonight, outside in the lobby, they set up for our group to do a bourbon tasting, okay? And I'm not sure of all the dynamics. All I know is I've been to a number of them, and they're kind of really worthwhile. Even if you're not a bourbon person, some of the things they put out there, it will surprise you. So I'd like to encourage everybody to join the hotel staff in the bourbon tasting that's going to take place right here in our lobby.
Thank you, Pete, for a great rally, and it does it year after year. We build momentum, and Pete is the engine behind the locomotive that gets the stuff done. And he's been working all year. What I'd like to do is to just acknowledge his hard work with a set of magnetic logos for his vehicle And he can put them on the doors coming in, and it'll look like the official limo for the Vjmc. And then, most of you already figured it out, but the guy in the orange shirt is my brother Marty. And he puts the regalia together and staffs the booths and all that stuff, so I'd like to acknowledge his contribution, or he's gonna bitch the whole way home. At Barber, he had a t-shirt that said, "I am not Tom," because everyone comes to me and says, "Can we do this? Can we park there?" All of that. But I'd like again to thank Pete for all his efforts and everyone for coming. I think we had a great time. Mother Nature cooperated and gave us dry rides, which is always a bonus. And we have nobody taking home plaster awards, around their limbs. So that's another bonus. Thank you very much. Safe travels.
Again, thank you. All right. Again, thank you very much. Please join them out in the lobby. The bar is open back here to partake. Spend a little time socializing with the people, and you get to meet you.
After our picture.
Okay, now I'd like to invite everybody that won an award tonight to step up here, and Mike's going to get you all lined up here so you can get a nice picture here in the next issue of the magazine. Thank you.